I took a little minute to kind of want to talk about this situation. So, oh boy, this happened on Sunday. Roger Jackson. Let's just point everything that's happening here. This is KnokX Wrestling, I believe. Well, I believe that's what the name's called. KnokX Wrestling, a promotion that was affiliated with WWE, but no longer affiliated with WWE. It was a promotion that Rikishi was a part of. No longer, not anymore. Roger Jackson right here is the son of Quentin Rampage Jackson. That Rampage Jackson, that badass motherfucker that is one of the toughest MMA fighters in the world, one of the best UFC fighters in history. He was at a wrestling show that was taking place, and he was backstage, led to an altercation with this guy right here, who is Psycho Stu. And what happened in the next several minutes that's going to take place then led to what's going to happen in the ring, which I will then play as the video goes on. I'm just going to give my thoughts because it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre.
Oh, you need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Mistake number one. Now I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this like very clear. Both parties are at fault, and I'm gonna say that Raja is at fault for what he did in the video, for what he did next. Stu is at fault for what he did here, and then at the same time, the whole promotion is at fault for everything else, because there are things in wrestling that you need to know and need to point out before anything else takes place. Now, Psycho Stu thought that Raja was a wrestler. He was a worker. He wasn't. He isn't. He doesn't do professional wrestling like Quentin Jackson did when he was a part of TNA. He doesn't do that. And the first thing he does is decide to grab a beer can and hit Raja upside the head with it, thinking that he was a worker. Now, there are a couple of flaws in this. One, it's so random. And I feel like when you have an outsider, I feel like when wrestling promotions have an outsider, they have to let the outsider know what's going on, what's happening, get to know the wrestlers first, and if they want to run an angle, you bring the angle to them. If they agree with it, and it moves on. I feel like that's what WWE, AEW, TNA have done for years. What every wrestling promotion with celebrities have done for years. If any person or outsider agrees to do something within the promotion, it has to be agreed upon within both parties. It has to be safe. It has to be structured. This was not structured at all. This first part was not structured at all. And two, Raja right now is live on Kick, which is a horrible thing. Two, that it's live on the internet to see, and his fans are noticing it. So that's a double whammy. So you have an uncoordinated angle that takes place here, while live on a streaming platform where you don't know who his fans are, and at the same time, some fans may be wrestling fans, but other fans are fans of what he is, like what he does outside of wrestling. They don't know the wrestling business, so they're gonna say like, "Oh, that motherfucker just hit you in the head with a can. You're gonna do something about it," and you just. So that's later. I think that's later. I'm getting ahead of myself, but regardless, it's messy. It's so messy. It's terrible. So, as I continue, you're gonna listen more.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry about
Nah,
that.
I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
Nah,
you will.
nah.
We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck
about
him
that.
up, bro.
I know you will.
I don't get why he's smiling about this, thinking that it's like, you know, it's all good. Like, obviously, this was not good. You can hear in his voice, you can hear in Roger's voice, it's not cool to him that this happened to him. He's not happy about it. I know you got to put on a serious face at that point. You can't just have a lackadaisical look and just be like, oh, everything's cool, everything's fine. No, it's not fine. It's not cool at all. You let one of your guys go ahead and do something to someone who doesn't even know anything about the business, who's there just to watch your product and watch the wrestlers do their thing, who doesn't even know that this was going to happen to him. He's just a regular guy, regular man, just going to a wrestling event who just happens to have a big name, and he gets, in fairness, attacked. It's an attack in a way. Like, in all honesty, it's kind of assault. So, anyways,
I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will fuck him up,
I know
bro.
you will. I got you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Nah, I got you. You good. Apologize for that, man. Fix that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Gracie. Saludigo. Good, dude.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
No, so still poquito. Come on el pienso. I don't know why. Sorry about that, dude. He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
Just hit me. What kind of homo thug shit?
Well, Kalia, Rampage. That's how we
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu.
at that moment, don't even. At that moment, Raja should have been told to leave the premises. I think at that moment, Raja should have been told, hey, I don't think it's going to be cool if you're going to be backstage or even in the crowd. I think it's not cool that you're going to be here. I think they should have just told him, at that moment, leave the premises. So there would be no escalation of it. I think you tell Stu to just go to the side for a bit. Don't stand there. Don't stand on the side. No, just walk away. Let Roger cool down, or tell Roger to leave. So you don't have a further escalation of what's gonna happen next.
This is all good. Because he always think it's a work, dude.
Yo, he's already hot, bro.
Good? I know what
Oh, on the left side.
you're talking Stu. Now, dude.
Oh, can you put that down first? Like, seriously.
No. That's for me.
I know it's for you, but we're trying to solve something right now. Like, we don't want no heat. We don't want no problem.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool now, but you know what I'm saying?
You know, we just want to make sure everything's okay. He knows he fucked up. He's trying to apologize and stuff.
Yeah, you think it's part of the, you know.
We just don't want no problem. You know, we are apologizing. We're sorry for what
I
happened.
appreciate that.
That's some real shit. Let me dry mine on real quick. I get the sweat, but that's some real shit.
Oh, you good.
Apologies. Get out of hand sometimes, working this stuff, pro wrestling stuff. So, he is very sorry. So I understand where you're coming from. I'm a little hot right now, so let's go ahead.
You know what's
chill.
a good thing about this? Now I can make it something. Because I'm going to have you run in and fuck that motherfucker up in the mat.
You know
You
what I'm
ready for that?
Yeah.
Mistake number two. That shouldn't have never been agreed upon. He definitely should never have even brought that to any suggestion whatsoever. Roger's already heated. I mean, you can hear it in his voice that he's like, yeah, cool, well, I'm cool. But in reality, he's not. He's not cool. He's not calm. He's not in the state of mind where you would look at him like, try to negotiate. So you now saying like, oh, you can go ahead and fuck that motherfucker up in one of the matches and one of the angles gives Roger clearance to basically go ahead and fuck that motherfucker up and at the same time kind of almost murder him. There's so many things wrong here. As a booker or as a promoter or anything in the world of professional wrestling. Now, I'm not a wrestler. Never ever could think of myself getting into the business of wrestling. There's so much that goes on. The production value of it, the training around it, everything. I don't claim myself to be a wrestler ever. But there's so many things I know inside about the business of it. Like just how I know about the insides of like, you know, basketball, baseball, football, hockey. I know like insides of what the gaming goes on now. And like game shows and stuff. Like I've done deep dives for a long time by myself on like what are some of the things that are different about how things are ran within behind the scenes than how it is on screen. Wrestling behind the scenes is so different. At this rate, you do not suggest this whatsoever. You don't bring this up to him. You don't make it a thing. Like I said, you tell Raja to either just walk away, or you tell Stu, hey, just go ahead and walk away yourself. And at that moment, I don't suggest nothing. I suggest that Raja leaves before it escalates. Which you're going to see later. It escalates, and it escalates bad.
Hell yeah. Hell,
Talk to the president.
Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have him run in on your shit in your match. Fucking seal it.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out.
Yeah, as long as I can do that. Yeah.
It's all gonna work out.
All right, bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be good.
I got you.
What's your name again?
Raja.
What's that?
Raja.
Raja? Joe, man. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Hey, set it up where who's gonna come in and put him down.
I'm straight. No, you good, bro. You good. You straight. Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't know. I just know.
Make sure he get his.
I apologize.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I just know you were
I get it.
We're not working out. Well, he gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working. So we'll set it up. Well, I'll have him come out during your match so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, now you just.
I feel like this should have been negotiated before everything happened. Because now that the stuff has happened, there's a lot of bad blood. You don't know what you're going to expect. And everything already is should I say, like, I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't. Everything is already tumultuous. It's a tumultuous situation. So now you have a very angry Raja. Stu, who thinks that this is going to be, like, you know, the next thing you know, it's going to be a work and everything. Like, he's going to go ahead and do the work thing and do the wrestling. And I didn't catch his name. I'm not going to do any more research on it. But all in all, it's still a volatile situation. And again, I feel like Roger should never have been offered to do anything at all. He should have been told, hey, I think it's going to be too volatile of a situation to have you even outside. And I think you're going to probably do something too far. I think it's just best if you walk away, you go. And, like, we'll try to work things out the next time. Just for right now, just go ahead and leave. Now, I may escalate further in that case, but I think it would have been better if something like that happened instead of this.
This involved fucking Rampage himself, because that's his boy. No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
Rampage gonna come whoop your ass.
You don't need his dad. He handle his own shit.
Yeah, I got my own shit. Yeah.
And I feel like at that point,
Whether you can create your own website by saying,
And I feel like at that point, Raja is kind of like fake smiling through it. He's kind of like faking his like own reactions in that moment because you still know that he's like still heated. But keep going.
Y'all want to go chill out over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have that up spot, right?
It's the opposite of the Justice League. Fucking brand new, like fresh, brand new. I know about that. I thought was part of it. I was in the swing.
No.
What he thought was he was a pro.
I just said.
Yeah. Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
But he doesn't tell him like that.
He don't. He's a fucking idiot. Hey.
I think his name is Tex-Mex. He might be cool with Raja. I'm not sure, but he's saying himself like it's not cool. Like even if you are a wrestler, if you are a worker, like it's not cool. It's kind of an idiot. It's kind of an idiot thing they did. I'm not saying Psycho Stu is an idiot. He's not. He has experience in wrestling. Everybody has experience, but it's still not cool that you didn't coordinate this before this all happened.
So when you run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there.
Funny enough, he doesn't enter into the equation afterwards. Anyways, skip a couple minutes here. And you can see that he is currently mixing it with his chat.
I don't know if I'll be able to hear y'all niggas though.
There's been a lot of things going on with the LLC. It's right here. It's the princess, the daughter of El Presidente. He is in Mexico handling business, but guess what?
Back by the can. The other guy looked at me. He.
Hey man, get them back. Get them back further than that. Alright?
Does my head hurt? Yes.
Oh, that's a botch. I'm not trying to react to like
She's
the.
already fucked up. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. That shit was not staged at all.
Clearly, still upset. Clearly, very angry. And I don't know why nobody came out and tried to like even check on Raja at that point, and why the stream kept going. I know you want to get views, but then also, I've just at that rate, at that moment, cut the stream off. Once everything that happened within that time period, I think you should cut the stream off. Don't let the chat egg you on, is what anyone else would say. And then it becomes even worse.
No, the can wasn't full. Am I putting baby oil on? No. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. I don't know.
And this is where it gets now even more. It's where it gets more questionable. I feel like at some point, somebody within backstage or someone within the roster should have been tuning into his stream and trying to like at that moment or come out and try to like make things less of a more hostile situation. Because now you're getting his fans to get riled up even more from the situation as is. And then the more he gets riled up, he's going to end up doing something that he'll most likely regret, which would be then what happens next.
I ain't really sub farming, but 50 subs, knock him out. 50 subs. 50 subs. They didn't tell me to fake him. They said I could hit him for real.
I feel like that should have been reworded by the promoters, by the bookers. Instead of it's like saying you can go ahead and fuck him up, you should have just said like, you should have said, work, punch him, like work him. Don't really go insane on him. I feel like that was also some miscommunication. More miscommunication within the booking of everything and within all this situation.
If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to.
More of a situation that I think that the promotion should have been paying attention to. That I think somebody should have still been somebody should have been watching his stream to really pay attention to what's going on. Because now it's about to get messy. I'm gonna go ahead and send to as far as I can. Don't I just love ads? Ads are fucking horrible. Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up, Suave. Suck my cock. I bet you wouldn't be talking like this if you was in front of me, nigga. Straight up.
He's not even paying attention to the show. He hasn't paid attention to the show all night. He's in this chat. Chat's riling him up. You can hear him using very loose language. Which I know it's KnokXPro. It's not WWE. But as a fan who's there, you still want your fan, your top guest fan, to pay attention to what's going on. Now, why didn't nobody jump in from somebody should have jumped in from the first punch. The very first punch. When you see it's not a work punch where it's like, oh, and it's boom, 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 boom. It's boom, boom, boom on his chest. These are punches that you would see in a street fight. These are punches that you see in, like, outside of, like, a freaking concert or some shit. These are punches that you would see in the MMA. These are real life freaking hits. He's not working him at that point. These are real shots to the face. Someone should have jumped in from the very first punch. Because now you're going to see afterwards. He's knocked out. He's unconscious. He's KO'd. I think when the body slam he was KO'd. But he's KO'd. Done. Sayo Stu is done. Out. Legit. And to think that this is not, they think this is part of the work. It wasn't. It was not part of no work. This was not staged. Raja did this all by himself. And this is from this incident where he thought everything was cool. It wasn't. He was still upset over it, even though they went about the business of it. But he got egged on by his chat. Egged on by the people in the comments of his live stream. Which then leads to this situation. Which then leads to this whole thing. It's a whole mess. At that rate, and if I'm this guy, if you think that doing that light stuff thing and you're like, oh, he's just still working him, it's all cool. No! No! He's not working him! He's hitting him for real! Jump on him at that point! Now it becomes a whole mess. It becomes a real serious mess because now another wrestler from an earlier match comes in, or probably from this match comes in, tries to stop the whole thing. It's not working. Also, I gotta mute the audio, so it's probably gonna get copyrighted. And now it's like it's already too late. It's already too late. It's already too late. They try to put him in the corner. He's out and he's bleeding. He's bleeding. He's literally out cold. Trying to get somebody cool in that. It's too late. He's not even cool. The whole night he wasn't cool. The whole night he was upset. The whole night he was pissed off. And if I'm the guy who's recording it, I think it is his manager. First and foremost, I would have stopped recording. Stop recording. Because there's no reason to record this at all. It's a messy situation. It puts a bad picture on Raj. And I think, and in my honest opinion, when those punches are landing and he's already out cold like this is grounds for assault. This is grounds for aggravated assault. I could replay it. I am already uncomfortable even looking at it. But it's aggravated assault. Because that is a man who is unarmed, defenseless, getting beat unconscious. And it's not a good look. Like I said, not a good look at all on the company. It's not a good look on Raja. It's a very, very messy situation. Super messy situation. Now, time goes by. Everybody's pulling out the phone cameras. There's a child in the audience. It already is like it's a messy situation. I would not have any other wrestlers follow him because you don't know what's going to happen. This kind of brings up to light like what happened in the 2019 Hall of Fame, where the security was escorting the guy out of the ring, and then some of the wrestlers were escorting him out of the ring too, and Dash Wilder, who goes by Cash Wheeler, I believe. Yeah, Cash. Dax, who goes by Cash, just laid a potato on him. Knocked him out cold. He got charged. You don't know if that's going to happen in this situation. It could have happened in this situation, but it didn't. And the final 10 minutes aren't captured here. But that's all I need. That's all I need. My honest thoughts on this whole situation, it's a mess. It's a mess. You not only have the promotion at blame, you have Raja at blame, you have the manager at blame, you have the bookers at blame. It's a mess. Again, it comes back to what I was saying. As a promotion, if you're bringing in an outsider, you have to let them know about the whole thing that you want to do in advance before it happens. Because if it happens before, at least you can control it. At least you can go about it in a different way than how it happened in this situation. When you do it on the spot, there's no control. There's no control whatsoever. Now, Psycho Stu has been getting a lot of love from everyone in the wrestling community. And a lot of people have been dragging on Raja, Mark Henry, RVD, one of the people within KnokXPro. Got on Raja. A lot of people have been bagging on Raja. I say that all parties are to blame. It's not just Raja. It's the company. It's him. There's so many. There's so much that went wrong, that shouldn't have went wrong, and it did in the worst way possible. It gave the promotion a bad name. It gave Raja a bad name. It gives wrestling a very bad name. And we're in a golden age. We're in a golden age of wrestling now, where the top promotions are at its peak. It's at its highest peak in terms of performance, revenue, drawing, star power, and then this happens. And this is was a WWE affiliate. That gives them a bad name because they were promoting this company. Not anymore. So there's a lot of damage control that has to go down. Rampage did post a tweet, but I'm not going to pull up the tweet. It's just basic reaction videos to this whole thing while I wanted to get my thoughts, my opinions on it on a face camera, which is completely different from like my other videos where I do sometimes tend to be off camera, but decided to come on camera to share this. And I'm laying back on my pillows, it's causing some very severe neck problems right now, which is a bad idea, but I thought I'd just share what I thought about this whole situation. I know it's about 2 days late. There's a lot more reaction videos that have been online. People like Chiseled Adonis. I was watching Maven's reaction to it. He's a former WWE superstar, so of course he has a lot of experience within how a work should happen, how things should go. There are other reaction videos that are coming out right now, and I know there's gonna be a lot more too. I feel like there's also a video by In the Clutch, maybe. I feel like there might be one, and then Wrestle Talk had a video on their channel, and then I'm trying to look and see who else. Cultaholic posted a video. No, Christian Miracle wouldn't post that. And Maven even streamed 23 minutes ago. Oh wow. So I'm probably gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that maybe. Let's see who else. No, I definitely would think that Wrestle Talk has one. Yeah, Wrestle Talk has a video on it. What really happened? Brutal truth behind WWE affiliates Violent Nightmare. Definitely not Steve from Wrestle Juice. Who else? These are just channels that I'm listing out, and I'm doing this on the fly. This is on the fly stuff. I'm not, always like, I don't have a script whenever I do this stuff. Like, this is me being as like, this is real. This is real. Like, real genuine reaction from like a genuine person. Like, I always post genuine content. I don't edit my stuff unless I do like a list video or something, which it's coming in the future. I really get some time to like actually put together and edit that kind of stuff, which I don't right now, but I am going to make the best effort I can to do that kind of stuff. WrestleMania, that's one, with RVD's reaction to it. But that's just a list of people who have reacted to this. Oh, Stephen Larson. There you go, Stephen Larson. They got theirs, along with the Raw review and Forbidden Door review. So that's just my thoughts on it. I feel like this should never have happened. I feel like in some way, I feel like both parties are at blame for what happened. Terrible situation. And at the end of the day, like, you don't ever make things like this a thing. You ruin the wrestling side of everything at that point. And you ruin the aspect of the business at that point. So, and there it is. Kicking it with Ross from In the Clutch, kicking it with Ross. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that too. There's a lot of reactions I'm gonna have to watch from this whole situation. But that's just my thoughts about this. If you have any other thoughts, let me know in the comments. You can disagree with me if you want. That's fine. But that's overall how I feel about it. Again, I'm not a wrestler. I'm not gonna say that there's I don't know, like I know everything about the wrestling business. I'm just a guy that watches it, but I know that this shit is practiced. It's scripted before things like this happen. And before it does happen, you work things out. And if it doesn't get worked out beforehand, this is what happens. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.